So one way or another, you're determined that the game should be afoot once again in Scotland. Another referendum, another test.
Scotland is mourning the sudden death of its former First Minister, Elliot Salmond, who passed away at the age of 69. The Scottish nationalist icon, twice leader of the Scottish National Party, SNP, and one of the most influential figures in modern Scottish politics, reportedly fell ill while delivering a speech in North Macedonia. According to sources, he passed away after the event, sending shockwaves through the political world. Early life and political beginnings. Born on December 31, 1954, in Linlithgow, Scotland, Alexander Elliot Anderson Salmond was raised in a politically engaged household. His father, Robert Salmond, was a civil servant, while his mother, Mary Stewart, was a nurse. From a young age, Salmond displayed a keen interest in history and politics, a passion that would eventually define his life's work. He went on to study economics and history at the University of St Andrews, where he became involved in student politics. Salmond's political career began in the late 1970s when he joined the SNP, a party that was then seen as a fringe political movement with limited influence. At the time, the SNP's core mission was to push for Scottish independence from the United Kingdom, a cause that resonated deeply with Salmond. He quickly rose through the party's ranks, becoming a member of its executive committee and honing his skills as a political strategist and communicator. In 1987, Salmond was elected as the Member of Parliament, MP, for Banff and Buchan, marking the beginning of a long and storied career in both the UK and Scottish parliaments. His election was a significant moment, as it signalled the growing strength of the SNP in the political landscape. Salmond became known for his sharp wit, fiery speeches, an unwavering commitment to Scottish independence, traits that would come to define his leadership in the years to come. Leadership of the Scottish National Party, SNP. Salmond first took over the leadership of the SNP in 1990, at a time when the party was struggling to gain widespread support. The SNP had long been a political outsider, advocating for independence at a time when the idea seemed unrealistic to many Scots. However, Salmond's charismatic leadership and strategic vision transformed the party from a fringe movement into a serious contender in Scottish politics. During his first tenure as SNP leader, Salmond introduced new ideas and modernised the party's image, making it more accessible to a broader range of voters. He focused on social democratic policies that appealed to working-class Scots, as well as emphasising the economic case for independence. Salmond argued that an independent Scotland, with its rich natural resources, particularly oil, could thrive economically outside the United Kingdom. His leadership during this period laid the groundwork for the SNP's future electoral successes. In 1999, the newly established Scottish Parliament was inaugurated, giving Scotland a devolved government with powers over education, health, and other domestic affairs. However, the SNP did not win control of the Parliament, and Salmond stepped down as leader of the party later that year. Despite this, he remained a prominent figure in Scottish politics and continued to advocate for independence. Return to leadership and becoming First Minister. Salmond returned to the leadership of the SNP in 2004, at a time when the party was facing internal divisions and electoral difficulties. Under his leadership, the SNP staged a remarkable comeback, culminating in the 2007 Scottish parliamentary elections, where the party won a narrow victory over the Labour Party. Salmond became Scotland's First Minister, the head of the devolved government, marking a historic moment for both him and the SNP. As First Minister, Salmond oversaw a government that introduced several progressive policies, including free prescription charges, the abolition of tuition fees for Scottish students, and an ambitious renewable energy strategy.